Hey everybody. Not much today as far as build goes. This stuff is just the last little bit of things that I need to do before I start the installation of the equipment. It's hard to see, but I went ahead, got the bell mouth, basically the thrust tube mount in, and it's curing. Also worked on the little slits. Hard to see them, but the canopy has those locking mechanisms. But I cut those out, and you have to glue in a piece of G10 material. They didn't supply it with it. I just took some of the like the stuff that they had. They cut the control horns out of. I just cut some of that off and cut two squares and glued them in the front portion. I cut this one a little too long. Based on the measurements they gave me, it's a little misleading. So I moved the plate forward, glued it in, and I'll fill that in with some epoxy. And this one was a lot better. So also cut the little hole notches. It's hard to see, but that screw, the two screws there, the head of them. See here, so you have to either cut a circle or cut a hole, or just do like I did. So, and I glued in the two vent tubes, and like I said, I went ahead and wrapped the tank in carbon fiber with some resin. That takes about 24 hours to cure. So part of it was the repair for me being a blunderhead, but the tank is very flimsy, so this will help stiffen it up a little bit. And that is it so far tonight. Because all this stuff is high salt in, it's got to cure, and then once that sets up, I'll take the clamps out, flip it over, and install the support that goes in, and put a little bit of glue on the bottom side. But that's about all I'm going to get tonight. Just, I don't know, long day. It's a Monday. Not really feeling like doing much tonight, so I'll probably take it easy and then get back to it tomorrow. Like I said, only thing I'll probably do later is when that sets up enough to take the clamps off, I'll flip it over, glue the other support in, and that way definitely tomorrow I'm going to hold off on gluing this piece in up here for the thing, for the rudder, because I got to cut a little hole here for the tube, but that's quick, easy stuff that I can do once I got the equipment installed. So I had to, so you can see it right there, the threaded piece that you glue into the back side, and then the bolt goes through this front part of the nose. Well, it wasn't lining up flush. It was to that side a little bit too far. So this side had like a little lip on it, and that side too. So I did a little hole. But I can't talk. I just made the hole on this side kind of oblong shape or oval shaped to kind of allow me to slide it, get a little bit of movement left or right in the two halves. So now they're completely lined up, and the bottom two I'm going to do the same thing because I can't get the bolts in to the aft portion, so I'll have to work on the holes, on the bottom two holes, and then get the bolts put in. And that'll be about it. I'll just start installing the equipment. Still real happy how that nose gear work turned out. See, nice and loose. Got the binds. Looks good. So, let's see here. And when you're flying along, that's what it'll look like. So, alright, but that's about it. You guys have a good night.